Hi everybody, this is Daniel, and I want to talk about how the ones who get offended by the truth are usually the ones who seek truth first. And I mean that as in, when you tell somebody that's something the truth and they get offended by it, they're going to get mad at you, they're going to want to know questions, they're going to ask you a lot of questions. And I find this, because I play Xbox sometimes, and I play online at nighttime, and my point being is that these people, some people will get very upset and they'll just start cussing and like calling me the every sickest name in the world in the book and everything. You know, like the typical shit. Give me death threats. Um, but like my point being is that and I got death threats from Christians. I get death threats from Christians, people that are like supposed to be like faith-driven believers and they're not. You tell them the truth and they hate you for it. They're like literally want to kill you. And then I tell them, I say, just like Jesus Christ, he said if you follow him, they're going to want to kill you, and you're going to kill me. This world will kill me. I know that. I know this world will kill me, and I sound delusional. I don't give a fuck. My point is the one who asks the questions, the one who gets offended is usually the one who finds Christ. And I mean, I don't want to say I did it, but like literally 100 people have turned to Christ in the last 3 days that I've talked to. Like literally. I'm not even bullshitting. And it's like so crazy, like, that it's always the one that gets offended and they get upset, and then that if they stay and they keep asking questions, because that's when I get to latch on. I'm like, yeah, you want something, I'll give it to you, because you're gonna want it. I'm gonna give it to you. You know, you want that, I'll give it to you. And it's almost a curse, because in Jesus Christ, he said you'll be judged for what you knew to be true and you didn't not believe, right? So isn't that kind of a curse, because you chose not to believe the truth? Did you want to willfully deny? You willfully sin. You're willfully sinning. That's even Adam had the free will, guys. That's my point. Is like you have the free will, but if it's always the one that got offended is the one that's usually the one that's going to find out the truth first, you know. And I've learned that the ones that get offended, I'm just waiting, because they're the ones that know that, hey, this kid's, you know, wait a second, you know, like, because it hits them like a ton of bricks, because you have to be honest with yourself. And when I tell them that it's about you, it's not about this world, because this world's bullshit, then they kind of grasp it, you know, because you have to be honest with yourself to even understand what we're talking about. So if you're not honest with yourself, you'll just be self-projecting your bullshit on everybody else constantly. Okay, so we have something called the human condition. We're all humans. I mean, we're born into sin, constantly sinning in flesh. We know this. Okay, so my point is that it's the one that get offended. He's all offended. He's all mad, but he's the one that finds out the truth. In the end, he finds out the truth. The one that got offended. It's a trip, man. And just yesterday, I had some dude. He's a Christian. He told me he's gonna come to my house with 357 Magnum and blow my head off. Like, this is the type of shit. It happens all the time. Like every time I try to open up about the Bible and what it really means and what it really, and it just might, just trust me. It must be my opinion, right? But like, I mean, I don't know. I must be crazy or something, because I just see it differently than everybody else. And that's what it's like when I read the Bible. I read it as for what it is and not what for society wants me to think it is. And that, I guess, that makes me different or indifferent. I don't know, but it doesn't, because everybody in the church is the same. I mean, all religion prays to the God of the Old Testament and law. Your Muslims, your Jews, every one of them, and they knew the truth before us. See, they willfully denied the truth, and that's what we're doing. Is we're willfully denying the truth, because you know the truth when you're born. They give you the truth, and then you go into this world looking for truth, thinking the truth is a lie, and then you get used up and spit out. What's going to happen? What are you gonna do? You're gonna go into this world thinking God is your like money, trust fund, right? Because you don't have trust is not faith. Faith is different. Faith and trust are different. Right? But it's just amazing, guys. Like, it's always the one, and I know that now. So it's like when they get offended, I'm like, okay, they understand that I kind of broke down the reality. And when you do, especially with science people, and you explain what science means, it's controlled observation. So science is telling you that it's a lie, right in your face. Because when you look at the birds flying, you think, oh, that's science. No, it's not. Science is controlled observation. A controlled observation has a controlled outcome, which is cause and effect. It's like if I push my computer over the desk, I know it's going to fall and hit the ground. They've been manipulating you people forever, and they do it with everything. They do it with so you think you obtained the moon, right? You think you obtained the moon, but did you obtain it? When you see a rainbow, did you say, hey, I had that rainbow go across this? I mean, like, what planet caused that? No, because you haven't been lied to on that deep of a level of obtaining, of creation, of you actually did something other than create piss and shit. And that's the truth. Is they want you to, even when you have a baby, you didn't create shit. All you did was have sex. All you did was feel good for a minute, if that. You guys don't lie to me and tell me you like rabid dogs or something. You're bullshit. Like some of you might, but my point is that you did not create anything, and that's the deception. Is that's what they always want. That's why everything's a phallus. They want you to think you're a creator. But it's a deception that the creation is already in line. See, all you got to do is do one thing, your works, right? Your works are what catches you up. I mean, come on, people. It's everywhere, and it's like they want you to think that's the deception, is you're the creator. No, you're not. Right now, I'm like mixing up words. That's all I'm doing, mixing up words. It sounds smart. Oh well. I mean, this is the reality of the situation, guys. God bless you guys. Be safe, and remember, don't ever. And as long as you keep faith in Jesus Christ, there's nothing. And don't let the church get you down, because they're the ones that are going to come kill the true believers, and that's the truth, man. They're the ones that are going to come and kill us. They're the ones that are armed and ready to kill against their brother. And they will do that, because when you show them that their God is the God of this world and it's the devil, essentially it's the serpent, then they can't, I mean, guys, God bless you guys, be safe.